Hello and welcome. We're going to get into another video. Today's video will talk about the top teams in the Master League, which is supposed to be Mega Master League, the league that we've been waiting for ever since they introduced Megas, because we want to use those Megas in the Go Battle League. That's why we're grinding them, right? But Niantic said something different. Niantic just posted a couple seconds ago. Trainers, we have updated the Go Battle League Cup schedule in Pokemon Go. I don't know why they use the hashtag. Master League Mega Edition will be switched to Master Premier from February 25th to March 4th. And the main reason is that there is a bug in the current Go Battle League where you can choose the 3 Megas and in one team, which is kind of insane. Like, imagine queuing into someone that has Primal Groudon, Primal Kyogre, and Mega Rayquaza. You literally have no chance in beating that team. Like, literally, you have no chance. So, since they are switching it to Mega, this thing, the Premier, I honestly knew because I asked about the bug and they said it's still around. So today's video will talk about the Master League Premier instead and cry about not having Master League Megas, because I actually made a sick video about it and then we're not gonna post it now. So what is Master League Premier? Master League Premier meta, let's just go some historical background about Master League Premier. Master League Premier is known as the Dragonite League because Dragonite is so busted in this league that it used to beat everything else. And then they buffed Garchomp, they gave it Sandtomb, then it became Garchomp with Metagross. And then they buffed Excadrill, gave the Drillrun Mudshot. No, they gave it actually Mudshot. And it became this thing with Gyarados, Metagross. And then Shadow Snorlax started being the perfect core breaker into this. And the meta literally changed into Snorlax, Gyarados, and Excadrill. But this meta has shifted the Excadrill Snorlax code because of a Pokemon like Annihilate. When Annihilate was introduced to the game, it was literally in every league. So do I think it's still gonna exist? Yes, it will exist here and there. But now there is a Pokemon that is legit the best Pokemon in this cup, which is Goldingo. Goldingo is so freaking good of a Pokemon in this league that you have to use it. I myself don't have a Goldingo. That means I am not going to be playing this league. As simple as that. But do you need a hundo? You actually don't need a hundo. Like a 15, 12 is good enough. So if you are one of the lucky people, you have a lucky one, I would just use it. Because Goldingo is literally the golden Pokemon in this cup. It's the best. Especially when you pair it with something like Primarina or Rhyperior. So what are the good Pokemons here? Well, the best Pokemons in this cup are Goldingo, Dragonite, Rhyperior, and Gyarados. But there are some like, core breakers. We have Ursaluna. I saw lots of people using Ursaluna because, it's a normal type. That means it's gonna wall the Goldingo. And the normal type into Goldingo matchup is so scuffed because Goldingo has Astonish with Focus Blast, and the Focus Blast almost one-shot all the normals. Hisuian Avalugg is a Pokemon that I tried last time and I really liked it. It's so good until you face 2 Pokemons, which is Primarina and Goldingo. Everything else, it's so good against. Florges is so good of a Pokemon just because it has buffed Fairy Wind. Scourge has some usability, but to be honest, it disappeared from last meta because last meta was literally Waterfall Primarina with Goldingo. And I think that's pretty much all the Pokemons you need to know about. If you have a Shadow Feraligatr, it's actually worth using. I myself don't have one, so I'm not going to be using it. But I know someone that has a Shadow Gator, so I will ask them to send us some battles. So the best team according to PvP, if you try to build a team, it's literally Rhyperior double Fairy, not double Charm, double Fairy, because you have to run Waterfall here, and this is not a Charmer, this is a Fairy. What move do you run? You still run Mud Slap. You don't run Smackdown. Please don't run Smackdown. But this team kind of lose to another team, which is literally Gyarados, Metagross. Gyarados, Metagross has one job, which is hard countering this team. And the third is any Fairy of choice. Those 2 are still the best. If you are a fast move Pokemon user, use Primarina. If you like to pressure their shields, you can use Florges. But I think I'm not I like to use my Rhyperior, my Gyarados. I have a Shundo, Metagross. I have a Hundo maxed out. I maxed it out a couple days ago. So this is one of the teams that I would be interested to use. to be honest. But again, that's because I don't have the best Pokemon. And if you have the best Pokemon, this is by far the team you need to use. Goldingo, Waterfall, Primarina, Rhyperior. The team has probably like some weaknesses, which is Rhyperior in the lead. But the thing about this team is that it's so flexible. You can lead any of these Pokemons, okay? And you can dodge the RPS literally by switching your lead. Like if you lead Primarina, which is, I do think, the best lead with this team. The main problem about leading Primarina is like, it's not something that wins a neutral matchup. It actually doesn't. Primarina wins because it has two of the two great typings, which is Fairy and Water, and it has so many resistances, and it wins so many games because of the resistances that it has. Like it resists literally everything that's meta, Fairy and Dragon and Fighters, and it destroys Rhyperior, like, because Waterfall, you know, is like double super effective. So if you lead it and you get a neutral lead, you're gonna soft lose the lead and get like a Astonish or two lead on your Goldingo, and then if they have a Rhyperior in the back, you can have a play. Like, it's not the end of the world, because, you know, you can get to a Shadow Ball while, like, they have to throw Breaking Swipes and pray for a debuff. A team that, if I have a Goldingo, I will be running, which is literally Dragonite, Gyarados, Goldingo. This is the team that I would love to use if I have a Goldingo. Like, I know that this is the best team. I think the Pokemon Go was using it last rotation, but I myself would use something like this as long as I have a Shadow Feraligatr. Feraligatr is like kind of an understat Pokemon in the Master League. It's like 3200, with like you have here almost 500 here. I think almost. Did I say 500? No, this is like almost 4000, and this is like almost 3600. A Pokemon that I actually haven't mentioned yet, which is Goodra. Goodra deserves some respect because it beat Gyarados in the 0 and in the 1, because Thunder Punch will almost KO. And all you need after that is just a couple of fast move pressure. I tried this team. I used this team a lot back in the days. But then Goldingo came in, and I'm like, I'm just triple weak to Goldingo. This was my team before Goldingo existed. But now I just can't use it because Goldingo again. And if you are someone who's looking to hit Legend in the Master League Premier, you have no skills, you don't count, you just want to tap your screen, this is the best team for you. This is the best league for you. Gyarados with Waterfall and Double Charm. What does this team do? You just tap your way through to victory. If you're wondering about the Hisui Avalok team that I used, it was Hisui Avalok with Goodra and Gyarados. You could replace Goodra with the Dragonite if you like to pressure your opponent more, but Goodra is kind of better into something like Goldingo because you have Aqua Tail and Thunder Punch. You know, like it's more of a neutral Pokemon. A Pokemon that I like using, which is Ursaluna Shadow. Because it has a Swift, and I think people were running as a second move Trailblaze to boost the tackle damage. And to be honest, it was such a great code breaker, because like, what do they have? Primarina, you have Trailblaze, which is super effective. What do they have? Goldingo, you can run High Horsepower, which is super effective. Saluna is the most flexible Pokemon in the Master League Premier. I would love if they give it a Shadow Claw. I think, yeah, some people are like, oh, have you seen how it sims? Dude, everything that gets above becomes OP, okay? That's literally what the new meta mean. New meta mean new OP Pokemons, okay? Oh, have you seen what it does? Yeah, I've seen what would it do. And then we have to use something like, I don't know, something with counter use it. Like, it would literally change the meta. That's what called meta changing Pokemon mean. I think we talked about this team. This is like probably the safest team you could run if you hate RPS. I think you just run Ice Fang here. Actually, just run Ice Fang. You know, like for having some fun, like farming those Dragonites, because Ice Fang does so much damage. It's like one of the most oppressive fast moves right now. And you can use Hisui Avalok to bait out the Ice Fang counter, and you have Golisopod as your lead for like some neutral plays. Some teams that worth mentioning, Azu Double Ghost. You know Azu Double Ghost? But hey, we need a Goldingo as a second Ghost. What am I doing here? What is the Goldingo? You guys remember the Azu Double Ghost team in Great League? You can just have Primarina as the Azu, and then choose 2 of these ghosts, and that's like literally up to you. So yeah, I tried to keep it short because I wasn't planning to make this, but I knew that Master League Megas will be cancelled, so I prepared something for you guys in case now you're lost and you don't know what to do. Thanks so much for watching. I will catch you all in the next video. Peace. Don't forget to like the video if you like the content, subscribe to the channel if you haven't.